Hello, hello. Let's try this again. I'll play a bit later. I'll play some chess. Firstly, I'll just do Worldle, Tradle, Flagle, Chessle, and then some chess. So let's just start with this one. Yeah. Okay, this one is my. I don't know. Is mouse visible? I'm not really sure. Oh, okay. Now it's visible. Anyway, yeah. What I wanted to say. This country. Just a second. Yeah, so this country is familiar to me, but I can't really point out which one. looks like Belarus maybe, or which one? Belarus. I'll just go with Belarus first. Belarus. And see. Okay, it's not Belarus, but it's very close. It's what? 1,000 kilometers. So it's kind of close to Slovenia. Okay, I have no idea actually. Let's say Romania. Okay. Bonus round. What is this? Guess neighbors. Okay. Okay. So Bulgaria. The first one is Bulgaria. The next one, the second one is Hungary. Third one is Moldova. The fourth one is looks like Serbia. And the fifth one is with Crimea. Very nice. Ukraine. Very nice. And guess the capital. Wow, that's a really nice one. Nice update. I didn't know about this one. So capital of Romania. Pretty easy. Bucharest. I think. Yes, it is Bucharest. Guess the flag. Okay. The flag of Romania, right? It's this one. Wow, this is a really nice update on the Wordle. I really like that. Very nice. So what was that? 5 out of 5? 10 out of 10? I don't know how many guesses I had. But I didn't actually. It's 9 out of 10 because I thought it's Belarus at first. But yeah. Okay, that's it. Let's go to Tradle. That's okay. It's not a big one. 800 million. A lot of clothes, soybean oils. What is that? Some nuts and tea, plastic, water. I mean, because of like how much is this? Let's just see, roughly 25% of clothes, I would say. And there's some tea, so I don't know. It's probably some Asian country. I would say Sri Lanka, maybe. It's close. It's higher up. 2,000 kilometers higher up. I don't know what we have there. We have Nepal, Mongolia, maybe? Mongolia? Nope. Now I'm just looking at how far away it is. So, I mean, there's a whole China between Mongolia and Nepal or Bhutan. So let's say Nepal. Okay, it is Nepal. I should have gone with that one in the first place. But yeah, I thought Nepal has more of they export more metals, but apparently not. Maybe that's Bhutan more than Nepal. Okay, next one, Flagle. It's a really weird one. It's really I don't know if that's a bug, or is it really so elongated, or how to say. Okay, let's just go with a random one. Is there a country that has slightly the flag like this? I can't remember right now. I don't know. Let's just go with France, or maybe a country. I think it also gives us how far away we are. So maybe I can choose a country that is somehow in the center of the world. Let's say Chad. Oh, okay. That's why it's like this. So if you remember which country we had at Tradle, this is gonna be pretty easy. Okay. Very nice. I mean, I thought I actually wanted to say that it's very unusual shape of the flag. So once we get Nepal, it's gonna be pretty interesting what they will do. And apparently they just do it like this. So yeah, okay. Okay, quickly, next one, Chessle. Just make some moves very quickly. Submit, e4, c5. Okay, so we probably have this. No d4. So, and no bishop b5, which is really strange. I really want to go with b4. Because I mean that's a line, it's a gambit, which I'm not gonna play. Or maybe no, I won't. I mean, I never played this, but my opponent sometimes played it before, and he was quite successful against me. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. So let's just go maybe c3. I don't know. That's so weird. Maybe it's not Sicilian, or maybe it's not this one. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just see what's in there for us. I don't know. D3, G6, bishop here, bishop there, just to see what we have. Okay. Oh, knight C6. I mean, I'm stupid. It's not there. So D6. There's no C3, which is weird. Oh, maybe it's this one. Bishop there. Let's go like this. This and maybe castle and knight C6. How is it called? I forgot the name. It's not Khan variation. It's not Rosolimo. It's something else. It's canal attack mainline. Okay. So I got it right. That's in 3 tries, which is better than average. So yeah, pretty happy about that. I think, I don't know if it was this. I think maybe it was this exact variation with E4 C5 that Kasparov played against the World. So in 1996, I think he played against several, I think, grandmasters and also people, like everyday people. They played probably online over probably a couple of days or maybe even a month or so. I can't remember. So yeah, it was like vote chess basically. Yeah, I think they played this variation because Kasparov didn't want to go. He didn't want to reveal his preparation, I think, for some World Championship match. Maybe it was actually even earlier, in 1994. I mean, we could check this up. Kasparov versus the World. When was that? Maybe I can go to chess games. 1999. So it was. He didn't want to reveal the prep against, I don't know, Kramnik, I guess. So let's see if they played this exact variation. Oh, he played like this Marek. Maybe it says here bind thingy. Where's the opening? Oh, it says here. Okay, it's not. But yes, this C4 is thematical, I guess. I'm not really an expert on that. Never checked it up. But yeah, okay, it's similar. So we castled instead of C4. I mean, we would have known if there was C4. So yeah, yeah, and the game went on. And I think Kasparov won. I think Kasparov won at the end. Yeah, 1-0. He pushed this pawn, these pawns up, and then, wow, pretty crazy. That's winning, because even though you're down a pawn, white is winning because the G pawn is so high up. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Wow, quite interesting. Yeah. Anyway, so GG on that, I guess. Let's see if my friend is ready. I'll just start the game, and then whenever he's ready, he's deploying deploying coffee. That's okay. I'll just check which color I have. So after 6 games we switch, if I'm not mistaken. So I think 2 more games. Let's just see. So yeah, first one I was black. I lost as white. I was black. I lost, and then I won as white. So I'm black again. That's nicer, I think. I'm black in the first game. So challenge, 5-10, 15-10, play as black, and yeah. Oh. When did he write this message? 5 minutes ago? Coffee deployed. Let's do Wordle. Wordle. New York Times. That one. Okay. Accept. Yeah, whatever. It's too bright. Maybe let's do hard mode. Dark theme. Maybe that will backfire. Hard mode. Yes, that's okay, I guess. So what to start with? Let's do race or let's do chess, even though, I mean, let's do chess. It's close to chess, but doesn't use double letters, so it only has one E, which is not good. But okay, so this, okay, theory, maybe. Nope. Let's say E is at the end. Let's say it's something O-T-E-D, voted. It's probably not that word, but let's just try it out anyway. What? Okay, so, I mean, okay, it's I somewhere, probably. And I would say it's like X, I, X, T, E. And I would love to put M or P somewhere. Imte, Ipte, nope. Probably not. So Inte, Ilte, Lipte, Limte, Linte. I already regret doing the hard mode. I think hard mode you have to just use always new information. Maybe. Oh, he already started. I'll play the game. Ipte, Ilte, Ifte. Maybe I can do it during the game. Anyway, good luck. Let's do Dutch defense. I still wonder what to do against bishop f4 here. I mean, I'll just just develop and see later, I think. Maybe h6, maybe g6 instead. I can do this classic setup for Dutch. I mean, I don't know how to play it, so yeah, those book moves only. I think they ended already by this point. Okay, let's quickly try this. G, T. I mean, I don't think T is there, because what's, you know, how to start the word then? ZT, GT, FT, JT, KT, MT, NT. Nope. So T is very like there. E is there. I is probably up here. Okay, C4, good move. That's an interesting move. I mean, I probably shouldn't do this because I should keep my bishop there, because this one is not gonna be good, I guess. D. Really don't know what to do. D4. Let's just go D4. Meanwhile, Ipte. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's you there. Oh, or maybe it's unite. Oh, wait a second. Unite. Oh, that's that's so cool. Okay. Okay, that's very nice. I did it in time. Okay, this. Yeah, let's just go with the classic Dutch stone wall. And see. Okay, so e4. Sorry, e3. I wonder what's the standard approach here. I mean, how to approach these positions. I mean, as I said, I have no idea. I'm just I just know that's a setup. I don't know where the pieces go then, because I want to play this. But I mean, let's just do that. I mean, we're patzers, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's. I mean, I don't know. I don't like this move. But now I don't know whether I should go back or take. If I take, I mean, potentially I can get this e4. I also want to break through with. So let's say takes. I mean, that should be bad. Oh, I forgot about I forgot about my e pawn. Now it's very exposed. But yeah, I mean, it's protected, kind of. I can play knight out up. Yeah, let's just castle and see afterwards. Let's worry about that later. Knight down there. Okay, maybe going f3. That's a good point. I think I should exchange this knight, because now I can't play b4. B. What am I saying? b3. Okay, bishop out there. just played knight up. Maybe I can move my other knight here and bishop there and protect this pawn like this, and then go after c pawn with b6, and if he protects a5, even though a6 takes, I don't know. Okay, he takes. How to take back? I mean, there's an idea taking like this, maybe. And the bishop goes there, though. If I take like this, the bishop goes there. Let's do it like this. I mean, I can always bring my knight here, and it's pretty safe, I would say. Can't be kicked with the pawns. If bishop takes, I just take back with that pawn. So I think that looks quite okay. Yeah, let's just go there. And I'm not using enough time, I guess, to to think a bit more. So let's think here. If he plays this, I think we don't have to do anything. We just develop the bishop. Okay, he went there. Okay. What to play? I can't attack this twice, I would guess, if I put my knight there. Oh, there's also this idea. Yeah, let's just go there. And if he moves back, I can... Okay, he goes like this. G5? It's too risky. Maybe rook there. And sack. No, I'll just develop the bishop. I want to protect. Protect the pawn and then go on with b6. Takes. How does our pawn look here? I mean, the c pawn is maybe weak, but we have open a file. Maybe. Also, I'm wondering if I should whether I should play b4. b5. b5. This knight is so strong here. Okay. Let's think for a bit. I mean, there are also ideas of playing this, but I think, yeah, well, that doesn't really work, I think. Because I thought that if I play this, he has to take, and then I take the pawn and later recapture. or with that one, I don't know. But I think he can just go forward, and then my pawn is weak. Yeah. So that's that. You also go b4, I just realized. I don't know whether I should really care about this side. Maybe if I just go back and say, okay, this this knight is useless here, but so is this bishop, as long as the bishop is here. And yeah, and you know, this bishop, you know, has some potential maybe. Yeah, b4. Now I really want to play this move, because then I can take and open the king side, which is my king will be very open as well. But and also b4, he can't have any, you know, tricks trying to undermine my center, because I can just go up with the knight. Maybe no, I can't because of check. And there's this check, and then I still win one of those two. Maybe it's worth it. Probably not. I mean, I really want to play this move just because it's fun. I mean, I can also sacrifice. I just realized. Yeah, let's do that. And hope that bishop is strong enough to take care of this file. There are no queen checks. Yeah, this is not, you know, very good, but even, let's say, if we take and then take with the knight, there's this move queen up here, I think. I mean, but it doesn't really work, because I just take, and he has to take like this. Because my knight is, oh no, or he can just, you know, he goes up there, takes, he takes my bishop. I don't have any intermediate moves, I think. Take with the queen, he takes. But then I take this one, and the knight is loose. Maybe. So he takes, okay. Wait, did I forget about this move? Oh no. Oh, I forgot about this move. I mean, now it's okay for white. Wow, I forgot the most obvious move. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's still okay for white. It's okay for me, I think, as well. Ooh. What is this move? I don't know. I mean, let's say if I go back. Should I go on any of those squares? I don't want to go there though, because I want, I don't want to go there. Let's make it yellow. How to make yellow? Like this? Yellow. I don't want to go there. Because I want to use this one for the rook and maybe go here and sack. So I'll just go back down to g7. And then I can play rook up, rook here, sacrifice. I mean, it won't happen, but that's a potential, I guess. Also, this knight, I just realized it's pretty... Can't do much this knight. Okay. Okay, I don't like this move. I mean, he wants to go there and exchange pieces, but I mean, I wonder whether I can just go like this, just push, and he has to push. Wow, this is looking pretty bad. If only I could take this. And then I can go maybe with bishop there. Pushes here, I push there. Wow, it's a pretty interesting position. Also, what I have in mind is pawn here, because he can't take. I'll just take, and I mean, it's, I would say it's made somewhere. But if I go there, he can just take my my knight as well. And then recaptured with the queen. So yeah. But still, this move is okay, I think. Makes e-pawn a bit weak. I'll just go, yeah. Even if he takes, then I can take back and reinforce my pawn again. But yeah, I want to play this. And then go rook here and take there. If he doesn't take the knight, I think I can even jump with the knight here, like push and then first push and then jump with the knight to f4. Wow, this is looking quite interesting again, I would say. Also, I was thinking maybe I should put the score. What's the score? Because we can't see it from here. So let me try to add. I don't even know how to do that. Word text source. Let's name this score. Oh, it's so big. What's the score? 2.5 versus 1.5. I think like this. Okay. Where to put it? Maybe up here. Or, I mean, I think I'm always gonna be here on the top. So if I just invert those two numbers, and put them down there, how to I don't even know how to change the text, because I have everything is in Slovene and I don't understand. Oh, like this. Okay, so 1 and 2. I guess I could also big screen color. This kind of white. Okay. I think it's okay. Okay-ish. Yeah, so okay, so he plays this. What to do now? I want to, so let's say I take for 5 minutes. I take I want to push this one. What to do? Let's say, I mean, I really want to take there. My rook is really useless also down here. So let's say takes. Rook takes. No, nope. That was a good move, I think. Maybe this. Oh, so hard. If I play this, he can just take. No, I mean, if I play this, he has to take first. Ah, this knight there. Rook there. Blah. How to get this pawn? I mean, I mean, if I push, he really just goes there, and I can't do anything about it. I think. I mean, I can win. Yeah, let's do this. I think I can at least win takes, and I play rook there and win this pawn. If you win this one back. There are some ideas actually, which I think if I didn't have this bishop here, or if it was invisible, it would be pretty interesting. So in this situation, I take. He goes after my pawn here, or and actually he shouldn't have gone like this. You know, some. I don't know. I mean, there are ideas that I bring. I mean, he can go like this, I guess, or with this one, with this rook. Later, and so there are tricks with. So I give check, he goes there. I put my knight there to threaten mate. So I guess this bishop would have to be somewhere else in that situation. Because if he takes, that doesn't work. I could bring my rook to checkmate him, because this rook is also there. There are like rooks checkmating the king, and yeah, the king is there. And I mean, if the king moves there, how to make if the king moves there, then I just checkmate. But okay, he didn't play this. Okay, that's a good move, I think. Again. No time. I have this brilliant idea of I don't have time to calculate, but rook there to protect the pawn, and if he takes, I just checkmate. If he goes there, I am close to checkmating. Yeah, he plays this, but now, oh no, he takes. Oh, he takes. Oh, that's, oh no. I didn't see that. But if I go there, will that work? I think it won't. If I go there, he takes my, I move my bishop, my king. He protects. He protects. Oh, that didn't work out. That didn't work out. Let's do it anyway. But it was fun. Don't think I have any other tricks though. Maybe bishop there? I lost a rook. If he goes king up, I just take. Wow, that's so so complicated, but I don't think it works. Unfortunately, I don't think it works. There's no mate for black. I think white can somehow survive this. I'm not really sure. Maybe even rook up there. Maybe there are still tricks. And this pawn also falls at some point. But as I said, there are maybe still tricks in the position. I don't see how though. Maybe, you know, let's see, rook up here. King takes, sorry, knight takes. So rook up here, knight takes, queen takes. This one, he goes down, and then I have check. Then I can pick up the queen. So maybe that's one last trick for me, but that's so amazing. It's such an amazing position. I mean, yeah, he goes there. What did I plan for this move? I don't have time. Let's do this. Oh, okay. I don't know. If he takes, I have to take back. Now I want to go there. I also have this check. What's the material? I'm down the bishop. Check. Whoa, he took. Ah, that's a good move. Okay, I see. Ah, good move. So, let's do check. I don't know. I mean, he just takes. And it's okay. He even took like this. Let's go up there. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I didn't have this move yet. I just lose my queen. But now he can just go back and protect everything, I guess. I mean, I do have tricks with my knight. Well, I can't think and talk. 15 seconds. I think he wants to move his queen somewhere, but queen there. I have this check. I mean, I always have this check here. King there. Maybe it's still winning for me, even though I'm down. No, it can't be. That really can't be the case. Ah, that's so insane. Okay, he takes. Oh, I forgot about this move. Is that possible? Wait a second. No. No, no, no. Ah, no, no. I should have just taken and be down. Why did I do that? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, such a sad day. I think it didn't work anyway. It was this check. Wait, how did I miss that? No, I don't know. Oh, no. Well played. I have to check this with the engine. I mean, I don't believe it wasn't winning at some point for me. Okay, it's -6, so it's completely losing. Still losing, still losing. This is losing. Everything is losing. Yeah, so this move, rook g1, the only move. G takes, okay. B takes, rook takes. Yes, rook takes. There, takes. Queen takes. Wow, he played the only moves. Queen takes, king g1. Queen e3. Oh, queen e3. Okay. So that was yeah. Or even like this. And yeah, you can't take. Wow, so he played the only moves and I didn't have any tricks. Wow, that's quite impressive actually. Greetings and salutations. Yes. I want to say some strong words, but I'll just say congratulations. um, what was that line? The one, oh, it was here I was thinking. I promoted to check. Yeah, no, it's here. You took with bishop, but no, here I thought you don't have any moves. You know, if you go back to protect f. I mean, it's stupid. You can just go down here and you're fine. But I thought if you go to queen c, queen c2, I thought I have this check, but I forgot there's bishop. Or maybe it was actually a bit later here. No, here I was thinking. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, here it was actually. Forget about the line before, but here, you know, I completely forgot. I mean, that's the only move, of course. Queen takes f3, but I thought let's say if you go, I don't know, because I'll just give check to you and pick up the queen. So I thought, okay, if you go here and at least try to protect if yes, knight h3, but if you go to c2 and protect f2, because I think there are also some mates with check and mate, yeah. Wait, what happens if you go here? Oh, it's still knight e2, yes. So yeah, I don't know why I was calculating this move. So I think it's the same line basically. Never mind. Yeah, it's the same line. But there was this line with bishop still on c4, and then I have queen h3, bishop f1 here, and then if you take with the queen, yeah, you can't take my queen because I then promote with check. If you take with the bishop, it's mate. But yeah, I mean, you made so many, like, I don't know, since here. after I blundered my rook, because I forgot that you take with check. So yeah, let's just illustrate. If you make random moves, now it's completely fine for me. You know, just go queen f6, and yeah. Then you can't take. I mean, at least. But yeah, here rook g1, the only move in the position. Then later, okay, takes. This is obvious. Here I was calculating many lines. It's actually, well, it doesn't look that difficult. I thought this is actually losing, but apparently it's not. I thought this, okay, because you have enough moves. But if you take, I think that's losing then, or at least, well, I lost the rook, so at least it's equal again. The bishop was my best piece. Yes, it was pretty powerful. I mean, it didn't do anything, but it had the control of e6 square. So I was like, nah, I can't do anything. So here I was just calculating this line, and then I think it was knight here. I think I was calculating this. And pick up this one, and then also the knight falls down. Yeah, something like this. Which actually looks quite difficult to play, to be completely honest. I have, what do I have? I have a pawn and a queen for knight blue. How to make blue? Blue for knight and rook. Okay, maybe it's okay, but it looks my king is very weak. Knight and rook versus pawn queen. Yes. You know, I thought, oh, if you go into this, I should be okay. But yeah, here you found, okay, you sacrifice back, you have a lot of material. Obviously, I thought maybe h4. I think h4 was the only. Yeah, but then you have knight. Okay, I wouldn't like that. Ooh, queen coming maybe. Nope, that's blunder. Oh yeah, because of the rook. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't work. But if there was any other solution, I think it was. So wait, it was here. Well, rook. Wait. Rook g5. I think I was calculating this. But I thought that's just winning. But I guess it's not. I mean, you go up, and I don't have anything. So that's interesting. Or rook back. I think it's the same issue. If I go here, oh, or this. Okay, because the queen is still protecting. So instead of rook g4, you mean here? Rook, instead of rook g4, you had rook g3. Just leaving this pawn. If you mean this, yeah, just leaving this pawn here. And you know, I guess also this one. Then let's just see. King back, picking up this pawn, but you're up a rook, so I guess you can leave the pawns. Yeah, also, oh, okay, that's also true. Takes a lot of material off the board by sacking back. But yeah, I mean, you're up 5 points, you're giving up 2 points, and you exchange material. Yeah, and check there. I mean, yeah, that's true. I can't. I mean, e6 was a problem. I wanted to play b5 at some point, but it wouldn't do anything, I think. Because I also didn't want you to take my knight, because if you're not careful, I can maybe jump, and even if I sacrifice this pawn as I did later, yeah, here I thought, okay, why didn't I just take? But yeah, I mean, even if I just go back, are there any other tricks here? No, it's the same. Queen takes, knight takes. You still have queen there. Yeah. Oh wait, why didn't I go? If I played, let's say here at the end, if I played queen g5, would you? I guess you wouldn't. You had enough time. You wouldn't play uh, queen g3. Wow. I mean, you can also do this. Knight takes. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have given up that quickly. I just thought this is. Oh, now it doesn't work anymore. I just thought this is, we exchange and that's it, but your bishop is now here and it's not protecting this anymore. So, yeah, I wonder what you would play here. I mean, just going away with the king is also okay. And you still have this. No, so I think, yeah, you would just probably go away with the king. But maybe in bullets, Yeah. In bullet, maybe, you just do this, quickly, let's exchange. But now there is this in between move that works, but it didn't. It didn't. It wouldn't work in this case. I was calculating because I don't have this move. Yeah, I think it was a nice game. Yeah, one more. Meanwhile, I can change the score there to 3.5, 1.5, which will be, yeah, a very nice game, which will be reflected during our next game. Right now it's a bit messy, but cross table like this. Yes, like this. So 3.5, 1.5, first to 6.5 wins this half championship, let's say. I won the first one 7.5, 4.5. Like I say, the first 6 games, which were 10 plus 3, I think. And now this one 15 plus 10, you're up 3.5, 1.5. So yeah. So let's just play another game. We have 3 viewers. I think one of them is one of them is you, one of them is me, or maybe a bot. So maybe there's another viewer. I'm not sure. White. Oh, Monsopiad. I think I've seen you I've seen you somewhere. I saw it somewhere. I can't speak English. I didn't sleep enough. Okay, why is this not aligned? What's wrong with this? Like this? Maybe better? Oh no. I don't know. It's okay. I'll change later. Hello, Monsopiad. You too? Oh. Good luck. Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. Yeah, that's quite nice. Just watching games. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I think even just watching either streams or just watching games or other broadcasts. We had a lot of them these days, so it's quite nice. Okay, so what to play? Let's go with e4. I'm set for auto messages. Yeah. e4, e5. Okay. Let's see what we get. Another Petrov, perhaps. I mean, there's this move d4 also after Petrov. Which so knight takes. I really don't want to go into that. So bishop there, maybe just a3. And play Petrov with a6. Now I'll just go knight there, and maybe, I mean, last time we played this here, this game, I did pretty okay. And there's also this very boring bishop b5. I want to play some boring chess. I don't know how that's called. 4 knights or some Rui Lopez 4 knights. I'm not really sure. I'll just get some water. Okay, this is. That does look nice. But it reminds me of Steinitz. How much time? I can't see how much time he spent. Reminds me of Steinitz. Steinitz variation. Let's see how that goes. So usually it's bishop there, d6, d4. I don't remember. So if I castle, takes, knight takes, bishop takes, e6, there's e6 also. That just castle, I think. castling should be okay still. Or maybe it's this move. Or I should have played maybe bishop up there and then followed up by knight d5. Okay, he takes. Let's take. I think he just blundered a pawn. No, he won this pawn. So okay, we go into this. Let's see. c5. I just go back, or all the way back. Or maybe, yeah, I just go back. Okay, he plays this. I wonder whether I should push. So bishop up there. I mean, I don't want to take, so it doesn't make much sense. What to do? Okay, he has higher rating now than me, so I have to. I have to. I mean, yeah, I have to win. I have to win the game to get back higher up. So also, I need 2 wins in a row at some point to equal the match. What to do? Maybe I can play f4. f4. Yeah, let's go with a4, f4, and maybe that's an idea to put, when I have the camera. I mean, I have a camera, but if I have a better camera, I could put the camera here, actually. I don't have the green screen to, like Rosen has, to put himself down there. But, yeah, just an idea, maybe. It's a lot of empty space here. Also, down here, I see. Yeah, we'll see. That's for next time, for next games. So castles, okay. I feel like I'm gonna lose this game as well. Nah, knight comes there if I go bishop like this. And I also don't like the knight there. So let's see, push. This one takes. If I take, I can't take back because he just takes with the knight. Doesn't look good. again. I think I'm already worse, slightly. I mean, what I could do is maybe bring this rook here. And yeah, just develop the bishop here. I'll bring the rook to e1, rook a e1. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, so b6. Interesting. Preparing this. I'm okay with that. I don't think that's the idea though. Wow. Okay, going here. So I take, or if I push, maybe I can even push. That looks like a, oh, wait a second. There's bishop going there. Good move. I completely forgot about that. Don't do this, chat. I will mute chat. No NFA. So I have this situation. I thought of doing this, but doesn't work because I mean I have to take the bishop because it's pinned. What I can do is go here. No, still won't work. b4 maybe? b4? No, takes, and then just takes. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. King moves. Maybe king moves. King moves somewhere. Let's move the king. Bishop there. I go back. Okay, so let's calculate. That's an interesting one. If he pushes, I push. He takes, I take. I push, he takes. Oh, but then the queen is hanging. So let's say if I take, he has to take the queen first. Takes the queen, we exchange queens. Okay, my pawn is up here. Oh, no, he just takes. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. What's this? I mean, that can't be right, I guess. If I just take there, he goes for this. I have check. Wait a second. queen takes, maybe. This is so weird. And that's not usually good, I think. I mean, this here takes. Bishop here, and he has to retreat the bishop, but then I take his... Okay, 8 minutes. I'm down again. I guess I can't do two things at once. So let's do it once again. Up takes. He wins. Wait, what? I'm sure it's pretty, should be bad. In bishop, I win this pawn. Then I have some tricks with queen going there, and if my knight is up there, I try to exploit this. I don't know. I mean, I have to win this one. This looks winning already. So, takes. He goes there. Can I do this? I think I can do this. He can't protect the bishop, so he has to move it. And then I take here. Bring the bishop. Bring the... I mean, potentially even going like this. Pushing this. Oh no, this one I can't push. I mean, this has to be winning. I mean, I'm down 1 point. I will be down 1 point. Okay, bishop there. Okay, that's a good move, I think. But even then I can just... No, I can't. I can't do this. Let's calculate though. I do this. He takes. Goes here. Queen takes. Nope, doesn't work. So let's just there's also an idea of taking the queen. Let's just take with this one. And now one of the rooks comes into play. I can move my queen here, perhaps, to f1, to f3, and then move the knight back. Maybe not there. Maybe bring the knight there, bring the bishop there. If there are any checks, I just move the... Oh, I can't. I can't do that. Okay. let's just follow with the plan. Let's go like this. Or maybe I should have played, oh, there's f5 now as well. f5 was an interesting move. Because I can't play this move. e5. I just drop the knight. f5. Queen up here. He has to retreat. No, but f5. G. No. Okay, he goes like this. Now I want to bring my knight. My knight back. And then play bishop here, next move. Bishop there, knight there, knight f5. I think I don't have enough time again. Actually, only now I realize that talking and thinking out loud makes it much more difficult to calculate efficiently. Let's say it like that, or I'm not used to. That's also a possibility, but yes, it's interesting. Takes much longer to come up with the lines and ideas. And I'm down on time because I think I'm not usually down on time that much, or like in every game, like literally every game except maybe 1 or 2 out of 6. And yeah, but it's an interesting interesting experience. Yeah. So, what are my next moves? If you play something like really, how should I say, boring, like a6, or not non-threatening, I'll just play. I think king up maybe is a good idea very soon. Do I need to? I think I do. If I want to move my bishop to c5 and knight away, that means he can give checks, and okay, this move. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I'll still play bishop there, very nicely eyeing, I guess, towards that square. But I also have ideas of right now. I mean, if I put the knight there and he takes it, it's not actually mate yet. But when I put my queen and try to pick up the knight, I also have. There are no mate threats actually. Wow, this is so complicated. I thought I could. I mean, if I could play queen there and then put the knight. maybe that's better. That's actually better. But yeah, wait a second. Here takes. I mean, if I could kick this bishop somehow away, then I can play queen there and mate because of all those things. So okay, he plays this. I think I can. I can't push. I shouldn't push because then my bishop is blocked. I can play rook there. Does that help me? Not really. I could do this. F4. F5. Okay, let's go F5. I mean, it's again, I don't think that's good, but I'm gonna get checkmated somehow, probably. But let's say if he takes, wow, so incredibly complicated. I mean, if he takes it, it's probably just lost because I want to bring my knight. I should have done that actually. What? He takes? I must be stupid. No, that can't work. What am I missing? So, this won't work. I mean, this will just lose checkmate because I have... Wait, what? I don't understand this move. I mean, I don't understand taking and opening the king. You know, there's this bishop. There's also, you know, all sorts of ideas. Let's say if he goes, I don't know, there. I mean, I have just simple mate, but there's also, or let's say, you know, I don't know what he plays. Let's say if he takes, I have this nice mate of going there, and because those squares are attacked by the bishop, he goes... Oh no, it's not mate because the queen is still protecting. I mean, I don't know. It looks so bad. If he doesn't take, I'll just go there. I mean, queen here. Maybe, but then he just loses. No, I don't know. It's super weird. Queen there. No, queen there. It's still the same. Just there and mate. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think, I mean, there should be some... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll just resign. No, I don't. I mean, this bishop is gone. He can get some advantage somehow. Maybe this. Check. Check. I go up. Maybe queen there. and he still loses this. Let's see, check here. Check. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So let's say check. I go up. He goes there to protect the. I mean, okay, the bishop can also, you know, just go. I can just take the bishop, but I have a better move. I can play. Oh, this is so nice. No, I think it still doesn't work. No, it still doesn't work. I'm so stupid. I thought. I mean, if the rook was there, that would be brilliant. But you know, I thought, okay, he goes back. I have knight there. Check, and he can't take it because the king is pinned. So he would have to go there. But then I can't checkmate him because the queen is not there anymore. Yeah, I can't do like this. Go there. It's not a camel. Maybe if you probably didn't see if you're not watching chess, but if you are, there is this variant called I forgot actually the name, but it's the board is much bigger. It's like, I don't know how big, 16 times 16 maybe, or 15 times 15. There are a lot of other pieces, and there's also a camel which looks like knight, but yeah. So the knight moves like this, while the camels, they move so not 3 squares but 4 squares this way. So 3 and 1, or 1 and 3. Okay, he went there. But oh, let's check. Let's check. Okay. Yeah, I think the rook doesn't work. Here, the rook doesn't work because I have this check and mate. No, I don't. I don't have this. Oh no, I still don't have this. But maybe I have similar ideas. Here, king check. He goes there, I give check. Oh, he took. He took, but I think that's not okay. I mean, I can just take. But I also have the same idea that I had in my the analysis, and mate. I mean, oh, did you write something? I didn't see. Good game, yeah. Well played. Let's just analyze very quickly. I will change the score to 2.5 and maybe move it somewhere else. Up there. I don't know why I'm accidentally moving my board as well, but okay. Let's see. So this thing. Okay, let's just go into analysis very quickly. Just very quickly into the opening, because I think the opening, so Najdic and Yubava. Okay, Nair, Evgeny, Carlsen also played this. Or Fezine played against Carlsen and lost. Privet, yeah, greetings, paulfleischman. Good game, good match. I think let's say like this, because I I don't know if it was a good game. After, I mean, you shouldn't have taken. I think that's pretty. I don't know. We will go into that, but yeah. So let's see. Anand also played this knight takes. We don't have Pogonina. Let's say I know Pogonina. There's some Slovenian player, Jakic, Ivan, Bosniak, Nina. There are actually quite a lot of Slovenian players in the database for some reason. And takes is not the move. I mean, does it matter? I think it just transposes. Yeah, Pogonina still played this, and now we have 16 games even. Bishop e7, Adiban. One of the big players, he played b3. Oh yeah, b3, and then fianchetting the bishop. That's also true. I think black is playing, you know, completely fine. Some Chinese players. Grujic Matej, that sounds Slovenian, Croatian maybe. So castles, bishop d2. Let's see what computer says here. Bishop e3 or king. I thought it's an okay move. Then b3. Oh, b3. I completely missed your idea here. You can just. I mean, I knew that's a possibility, but I completely forgot. I was thinking more in case of, I think if I play, I don't know what the variations were, but yeah, something like this as well. So I was like, whoa, okay. King there, queen, knight there was really weird because you're, I don't know, you're giving up. But I didn't play it correctly. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm also stupid. Okay, I said it many times during the stream, but yeah, I'm because I'm not getting the pair back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was really weird. I mean, I could have just gotten these two back. What? I mean, okay. I went to bed pretty late, so that's my excuse. You also went to bed late, so maybe it's not an excuse anymore. So, I mean, it's an excuse for both sides. But yeah, here, okay, takes. I thought I have an okay position here. F5, yeah. Here I was surprised I didn't play F5 because, you know, I can't play this. Always excuse, yeah. I can't play E5 because I just dropped the knight, so I have to go back, and then, yeah, maybe queen there. I can't play E5 because you exchange. So I thought I'm lost, but you didn't play it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back now, and yeah, and have control over E5 and also move my knight away. So G6, I thought it was okay. Okay, no, I didn't think it was okay to be completely honest. Yeah, because I have this bishop there. I thought maybe. I don't know, just bring the rook. Bishop back. A5. Oh yeah, A5 was also. on my radar, but it doesn't. Maybe c5. No, I don't know. It's actually really difficult to play, I guess. G6, bishop b7, going back, perhaps. Even though the bishop, I thought it was quite nice. I couldn't kick it with g3 because you just pick up this pawn. And I think, let's say, I don't know. Let's say if you play a5 and I play g, I think it's yeah, you just win this pawn as well and protect both. So yeah, but yeah, it's difficult, I think, to play. As you said, bishop c3, rook f5. I thought it's a nice move, but you definitely shouldn't take. I mean, when you take, yeah, it's completely winning. I mean, I don't know what was your idea actually. Did you have any tricks at least in mind? You know, if I take, you go with the queen down, and somehow, if I play some moves, if I can get checkmated, open e file. Oh, if I take with e pawn. Queen e7 the only move. Yeah, because I mean here, okay, now it says e5 also, but I thought I'm just gonna get destroyed. I mean, I'm down at 1 point at least, so I should just try to do something. Recapture. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe potentially this e pawn would be. Oh, you mean with e pawn? So like this? I mean, this is the only move to draw, and then g3 is the only move to draw. I don't think I would have found that. But yeah, here after knight f6. I mean, here I was calculating. Maybe you play. I don't remember. I guess. I think I said something like, no, this doesn't work, obviously. Maybe, oops, queen c7 that I was thinking that you might play. Or just rook back, because I can't take. Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, then you play, okay, knight f6, knight f5, sorry. I had many funny ideas here, so well, it was just about how to win as quickly as possible, but I can't remember. There were some ideas, you know, check, and you go there, and I thought, okay, if I don't take the knight, I have maybe some checks. I think it was like this. It's winning, yeah, okay. What if I play this move? Oh yeah, there was yeah, that doesn't work. There was this thing, because I thought, you know, okay, you can't take, you have to go there, and I checkmate you, but I can't. And also my rook is not there. Well, that's just stupid, of course. Oh no, that can't go like that. But yeah, you just take the knight, and I have no attackers there. So yeah, I was just calculating something like this maybe, but you know, I always just take the bishop. So I don't know if you can't really go anywhere with the bishop there. Yes, this is just winning. There's, oh, I have to go up there. to you know, to not go into hold this thing again. Always cheat, yeah. Always cheat. And then like there was a Chessle video. I don't know, yesterday, I think it was posted yesterday. There, Eric was playing Bullet against some guy who was, I don't know, 2600 and Eric was 3000. And I think Eric lost the first 2 games and then he won 2. And then he lost, I don't know, another 1 or another 2. And he saw the 1. And he was like, okay. And then I think also James Canty was there. And yeah, they had some funny reactions, you know, some rook. I mean, some really weird moves, quiet moves that you'll never play. You will never play that in Bullet. But yeah, it was quite fun. Yeah, this guy's really strong. Yeah, so that's that, I guess, for now. 10 versus 8, the overall match. And 2.5 versus 3.5. First to 6.5 wins. So we still have 6 more games. Next time we switch around. So if, now for 3 games you played white in the first game. Now we switch around. So you play black in the first game, and I play white. I just thought that's a funny idea because I think that was the format in the previous World Championship matches. They had 12 games. The psychological, or I mean, it's also the other way around. You know, if you win, if you hold a draw or win as a black, then you know it's even worse. So I don't know which one is better. But yeah, I mean, for you at least, it was well, you won as black, you drew as black. No, wait, what? Oh yeah, this one. Wait, I don't know what happened with this one. Who made a draw? You made a draw in this one. D4 against E4. Yeah, so let's take a look. So this one, I'll just open all the games from before. So in the first one, yeah, it was D4. D4, it was a draw. D4, it was a draw. Then it was E4. I remember this game. I should have won. I think it was, yeah, this. And I think you said in the chat, oh no, not there. Or maybe you said in the chat on Twitch that you want to play this move, and I still didn't analyze it. I haven't analyzed it, and I don't want to go into that because I don't know if there are some tricks maybe. So that's why I always avoid playing this. Not in the first game, but later on. So we had this game. What happened in this game? Oh, I was completely winning. I think that was the game that I imitated Ivan Saric. No, Sokolov. If I don't kill myself tonight, I'm gonna live 1,000 years. So maybe I'm gonna live 1,000 years because I didn't kill myself. And yeah, so then again D4. What was that game? Oh, this one I lost pretty painfully. Very straightforward for you, I think. There's the analysis. Yeah, there was also, I don't know if you saw the analysis here when I took on. I was calculating that actually a bit earlier. I think, I don't know if I castle. Wait a second. think here, if I castle, I was calculating. Wait, what was the trick? I think there's some. I'm also lost here. No, wait. Maybe there's another move. If I play. Wait, I'm not really sure, but yeah, it was. I mean, it was the same trick. You push twice, and here also, just push. I go back and you push. Classic idea. So I remember that. if you play again, I just okay. If you're up there, always go back with a bishop. Preferably, I guess. Or I mean, wait, what, castling? Yeah, or castle. Just don't take. Or yeah, basically don't take. And expose yourself to those tricks. So that was that we missed, and then what was this game? Oh, that was the beautiful one for me. I mean, except those misses here. That one. No, yeah, you take, and I think that's just a draw because I can't do anything. C takes, king takes. Oh yeah, and then some really weird tricks with not like this, but bishop f1, and yeah, it's a draw. Yes, it's actually very nice that it's saved here already. So I'll have to import that into our. I'll do that. I can. I mean, you can. You can import, I guess. I thought of just getting the whole thing, like the first 12 games as well, and maybe analyze. Where is it? The first 12 games. I think it's saved because you have this thing here, temporary move storage. I don't want to switch that off just in case, so it doesn't get deleted. But I don't know. Maybe just I think it's maybe just my how to say those I don't know I don't really understand cookies cache whatever that's called. So yeah, and it gets saved. I think you also if you make your own analysis, it's going to be saved in your own browser. But yeah, I'll maybe I can actually I want to export everything and then just put in the raw games, nothing else, and then on top of that maybe we can add just the things that are important. Let's say like that. Not all the the trying, or let's say here when I played King B, Queen B7. Where was that? I accidentally played Queen B7. Yeah, here. Queen B7. Yeah, you don't want that in the analysis. I mean, it's okay. Just and then you're thinking, what was this move? Why was it there? Why was it in the analysis? But no, I'll do that maybe. Let's see. Maybe tonight I can just export everything. Also the first part of the match. The first 12 games. Maybe they don't need that much analysis. And that was a nice mate here, by the way. They don't need that much analysis. It's, I think, I don't know if it's saved there. Yeah, but I'll do that, and then I can then we can add all the things, I guess. And also, when we finish this match, 24 games, so 12 in the first part and 12 in the last part, we're gonna have 64 games in the Soviet style match thingy, and it's gonna be full, so that's quite nice as well. I think to use the entire space of the entire available space of the study. But yeah, and then I can also, yeah, that was also the idea to add you know, all the openings once again. Here, what do we have here? 4 Knights Spanish variation. I was actually wondering, but I think it should be called something else later on. Maybe not, because it was 4 Knights. Then it's like Berlin with Knight C3, and then after this, it looks like. So let's remember this position and D6, Knight C3, Knight F6. Ruy Lopez Steinitz, and if you go here, yeah, it's the same position. So yeah, Ruy Lopez Steinitz, and then D4. I played D4, yeah, D4. So pretty standard opening theory. Book moves only until move. I forgot. Here, I think I played novelty 11, Bishop D2. I wonder how it was in the first game, actually. Let's just check that one out, and then I'll rate someone. What? We have 5 viewers? How is that possible? Let's just very quickly check this one. What was the theory here? Dutch defense. Yeah, I don't know. Did you play book move the first game? In the first game, here I'm checking the first. I mean, I thought it looks pretty standard. I mean, we have quite a lot of games here, like 260. E3, Bishop E7. Okay, they're both. Let's see who played this. Parham played, Korobov, Nielsen. Well, I should look actually at the bottom one. So no one, only Parham as black. Let's see, Bishop D6, who is now still there. Malako, I think I know this one. Moskalenko, I've heard. I don't know others. Sokolov even, look. But he played as white. Anyway, so let's just see. Oh, okay. C5 is not very common. Bishop C7 is obviously best, because I completely. I mean, I don't know. I mean, engine actually says taking is the best, but I thought this pawn is very weak. So yeah. F takes would be better. Oh yeah, and attacking the F7 pawn. Queen D2. Well, I see that would be a much better game for me. But I played something else, and I think you played pretty well. This bishop was nice and annoying. F4. I like that engine is suggesting that. E3, wow, E3. Queen C1, bad move. Let's see. Queen C1, yeah. But I mean, I thought actually at the beginning I thought it was okay, because you want to exchange, and I have a problem, what to do. But once I found F4, I thought, okay, You know, I'm I'm pretty good now. But then, yeah, you just go king up there, and it's very difficult to find anything for me. Yeah, maybe even rook f5 immediately. Wow, that would be interesting. If you play some weird move, can I take? It's not that bad. Just to eliminate this annoying knight, I think. But yeah, um, yeah, quite an interesting game, I think, overall. I mean, I thought like rook f5 is actually it's a nice move. I mean, you can't say it's not a nice move. Sacrifices the rook, protects uh, protects e4 pawn. But of course, after this, yeah, I'm a tempo too slow. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. I guess for now. Um, um, I don't know how to talk anymore. Anyway, so let's try to rate someone. I don't know if I can rate on the phone. I think there's a command for the chat. Yes, we can continue. Let's see, either tomorrow or maybe on Monday. I think I'll be busy during the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe on Monday we can continue. Busy is good, yeah. So let's just see who is live and that I know. Study time. Let's rate study time. Monday. Okay, Monday. Let's rate study time because I'm a VIP there, so I think she deserves the rate of one person or two people. I don't know how many. So rate. Let's try like this. Rate study time. I wonder whether that will work. One viewer, two viewers. Yes, so let's see how that goes. And I don't even know when the raid starts, but yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed and stay for the raid, and see you on Monday. Bye bye.